I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all. When I heard a reboot from a different world was coming back, I was most definitely excited, but I am a little skeptical. I'm not gonna lie, because when it comes to the original of these 80s and 90s shows, it's like new versions of today got so much stuff in it that it just totally messes it all up. But I want to take a look at what they put out and see if it's going to even match closer to the specs and see what it's actually like. But let's take a look at it, and then we'll come back with our commentary here. Let's see what they got.
So there's going to be a lot of the originals coming back.
Originals are coming back. It feels like it's got all the right ingredients for this
Look at Freddie.
to be delicious.
That's right, pretty much all of your favorites return for the reboot.
Yo, Daryl S. Bell, Kadeem Hardison. Okay. Let's see.
That's Charnel Brown, aka
What?
Kimberly,
Yeah.
next to Jasmine Guy as Whitley,
Jasmine
Kadeem
Guy.
Hardison as Dwayne, Daryl M. Bell as Ron, and Crease
Ron Johnson.
Summers Freddie hanging in the pit. But we really shouldn't be surprised by this on-screen reunion,
No, I'm gonna wait.
because Cree told E.T. the core group that met in their teens and early 20s never lost touch.
That is amazing. The fact that the core group never lost touch with one another. And a lot of times in the sitcoms, especially in like the 80s, 90s, the cast seems to have issues, of course, behind the scenes like everybody else do. And that's perfectly fine. But when you have a close-knit group like this right here, that's really, really good. I'm definitely glad to see. And what's so interesting is Cree, Summer, her current style matches like what she was kind of like in the sitcom itself. Because Freddie was always very eclectic in the show, with the way that she dressed, the way that she carried herself, the way that she spoke, and everything like that. It's so interesting to see how like their characters transcend into how the way like they actually dress in like real life. That's like really interesting.
I mean, Kadeem was my very first love, and Jasmine Guy, the minute I laid eyes on her, we fell in love and became sisters, and she and I are still thick as thieves. Both of our, my oldest daughter and her daughter born on the same day. Still see
Oh wow, that right there is real interesting.
Daryl all the time, and yeah.
And Ron was most definitely the hype man. You know, he was like always wanting to party, always wanting to hang out, but then, you know, he was on his dad's money in school, just kicking it and everything. So like this
It is one of those rare lightning in a bottle occurrences where we were real friends. But the memories I have, I just think about all of us growing up together, learning things together, changing together. You know, when I started, I was 19 years old.
Oh wow, I didn't realize. Well, yeah, I mean it kind of makes sense. You know, their first year in school, 18 and 19 in college, and this show, you all, the original show I'm speaking about, like this was the reason why a lot of like black kids went to school back in the day, especially like college and stuff. Like this was a example of showing them what higher education is, what it's about, what the college life is about. And what was so interesting is, from what I've read, it was supposed to be about Maggie, and Maggie was, so it's supposed to be about Maggie's experience at a HBCU, from what I read like somewhere a while back. And Maggie was the original, she was in, see, it would have been Marissa Tomei. So this lady here at the end, probably can barely see it, but it was supposed to be her experience at an HBCU. And Whitley, of course, not Whitley, Crease or Sumner or Freddie then came into the mix and took over. And their characters were so much alike because they was very, as I said earlier, eclectic. They were very much into the books. They wasn't really trying to be tied down to relationships with guys that they were like liking or talking to, but they were just very different in the show. Now, with Maggie going with her and, I won't say Denise Huxtable, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Lisa Bonet. When Lisa Bonet transitioned out of the show, then you saw Freddie and you saw Lisa Babone and Marissa Tomei left the show. Freddie then came in, and then it ran its course.
Just a baby.
Fans can count on familiar faces in front
All right, I'm seeing here. Okay.
and behind the camera as Debbie Allen returns as director and executive producer on.
Yes, that is good. Debbie Allen, and remember Felicia Rashad. I believe Felicia Rashad and her are sisters. But that is so cool. Okay, so definitely getting somewhere.
As for the class of newbies,
Oh my God! Yes! We going to Hilton, baby!
The new cast is beautiful and deep, and I truly believe that America's going to fall in love with them just as much as they loved us.
I don't know, Freddie. I don't. I guess for us who are a little bit older that grew up with the show, it's nothing like the original. That's just how we are. For me, this right here is it. Just like they try to do the reboot of Fresh Prince. Okay. But I'm still a little skeptical. I got to see some clips. I got to see some live clips.
meet Malia Joy Moon, who's playing Deborah Wayne, yep, Dwayne and Whitley's adult daughter.
What? Okay. So remember, Whitley and Dwayne, remember they left to go to Japan because Whitley revealed that she was pregnant. So remember, they was in the apartment. Ron was living in the basement because him and Freddie were dating. And then Dwayne had got the new job opportunity in Tokyo for Konichiwa Electronics. So remember in that last scene that Whitley and Dwayne had their big going away party at the pit. And then Ron and Dwayne hugged. Ron shed tears, and Whitley's final line when she turned around to look out the door, or when they was outside, she turned around, she looked, and she said, "Off to a different world." And then it closes out the scene. So remember that, but they didn't quite say if she was pregnant with a boy or a girl. But that's cool. That's cool.
Elijah Kai is Deborah's roommate Rashida, and then there's their friend Hazel, played by newcomer Kennedy Reese. And cozied up next to
So the modern day. So it was. Hold on, I didn't quite catch it. Let me go back here for a second. See who she's playing here.
Just as much as they loved us.
meet Malia Joy Moon, who's playing Deborah Wayne, yep, Dwayne and Whitley's adult daughter. Elijah Kai is Deborah's roommate Rashida, and then there's their friend Hazel, played by newcomer Kennedy Reese. And cozied up next to Deborah, that's Cornell Young IV, as superstar quarterback Shaquille Johnson, giving us our first glimpse into the potential romance in when the series.
So I wonder with Johnson, the guy. I wonder if that's Ron's son, because Ron did. No, I don't think Ron was in the ROTC in there, but I wonder if that is going to be his son. But
drops on September 24th.
No, nobody's supposed to be here.
I mean, it was like looking in a mirror. They're so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and excited and talented. I watch them work, and they're very, very impressive. I think they're just going to be embraced completely. I have no qualms about it.
all right, so this video, of course, here. Of course, this is on YouTube. I'll definitely put the link in the description. But this was the entertainment tonight. So far, it's been viewed over 204,000 times here, but this came out a few days ago. But they say you expect to see the Jasmine Guy, Whitley, of course, Kadeem Hardison as well in there, Cree Summer, Freddie, and more. They didn't mention Jaleesa, or didn't have Don Lewis in there. But it's one comment It's what somebody said. There will never be a different world like it was back in the 90s. The times have changed, and that is so true. That's cool. This would be interesting for younger kids who were born like 2000 and up. Maybe. Millennials now, yeah. This would be more relatable to them because they're going to have cell phones, of course, in there. But for us, the original right here, it's where it's at. So, parents, you got kids, they never seen the original one. Well, you can watch it on Netflix. You can watch it. You can buy it. I got the DVDs. I like it. I just cannot wait to see. And what's so interesting is Elijah Kai, that's Tashina Arnold's daughter, is what somebody was saying. So that's really cool that they got some other people and stuff in here. But I don't know. All I can say is for you all that's out there, don't mess this up. All right? Because there's some OGs out there who know what the original is, and this is us right here. We love this show. This show was phenomenal. Still watch it over and over again. So for the cast out there, Daryl S. Bell, Don Lewis, Jasmine Guy, Kadeem Hardison, Lisa Bonet, all of you all, like, if you all catch this YouTube video that I'm doing, I would so love to meet the original cast. I'm going to put that on my bucket list. So somebody pass this video on up to them. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Like, listen, subscribe to the channel, OreoOlive.com. Look forward to bringing more content to you all soon.